It's meal prep time again, so let's meal prep healthy breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner that will get you 100 grams of protein per day. There have been a lot of questions about how I meal prep, so I thought I would explain it a little bit. So I meal prep on Sunday or Monday, and I usually meal prep for 3 to 4 days so that the food stays fresh in the fridge and we don't need to eat the same foods every single day of the week. And then usually on Thursday we make like a mini prep, and we might make like a salad or a sandwich for lunch for both Thursday and Friday, and then for example like a pasta dish for dinner. And then during weekends we make what we feel like homemade pizza, tacos, or burgers, for example. I could even make a what I eat in a week if you are interested. But yeah, now let's go and meal prep breakfast.
For breakfast, I'm making blueberry cheesecake baked oats. These are my new favorite baked oats flavor. First, I add all the ingredients into a blender. I add oats, 2 bananas, 3 eggs, cottage cheese for extra protein, and it also gives these baked oats the cheesecake-like flavor. Then I add a little bit of milk and vanilla extract, and lastly some baking powder. Then I pour the batter into ramekins. I fold in some frozen wild blueberries, but you could of course use regular blueberries instead. I only have 2 matching ramekins, so I used a different one for the 3rd serving. I bake them at 180 Celsius degrees, 350 in Fahrenheit for about 20 to 25 minutes. And here are the ready blueberry cheesecake baked oats. You can serve these cold or reheat before serving in the microwave. They're super easy to make and so yummy. It's finally spring, so I like to make salads for lunch. This time I'm making a Tex-Mex flavor. First I add all the ingredients for the dressing into a small container. 3 tablespoons of garlic infused olive oil, juice of 1 lime, pinch of salt and pepper, a little bit of chili powder, and 1.5 teaspoons of ground cumin. Then I pour the dressing into the bottom of each jar. Next, I add some shredded chicken. I season the chicken breasts with paprika spice, ground cumin, chili powder, salt, and pepper, and then I boil them in chicken stock for about 10 minutes. I let them cool down for a while, and then I added them into a big bowl and used an electric mixer to make shredded chicken. Then I add some corn and bell peppers, and black beans, which are a great source of fiber. Next, I add some grape tomatoes, and lastly, some lettuce. I store the jars in the fridge. Before serving, I pour the salad into a bowl and mix all the ingredients together. Super simple and so delicious. For a snack, I'm making strawberry chia pudding. First, I add 3 cups of frozen strawberries into a blender. You could also use thawed frozen berries, and they would also be a lot easier for the blender to mix. Then I add some milk, Greek yogurt. Then if you like, you can also add some vanilla protein powder, but that's totally optional. I always use vegan protein powder because whey protein causes me stomach problems. After blending all the ingredients together, I pour the mixture into glass jars. Then I add 2 tablespoons of chia seeds into each jar. Then I just stir. Let the chia pudding set in the fridge for at least 2 hours. I like to serve the chia pudding with some Greek yogurt and crunchy homemade granola. Such a delicious snack idea. For dinner, I'm making the viral oven feta pasta with extra vegetables. First, I add 2 tablespoons of garlic-infused olive oil into a baking dish. Then I add the feta, I sprinkle some chili flakes on top. Then I add a lot of cherry tomatoes, 1 bunch of fresh basil, 6 mushrooms thinly sliced, and 1 small zucchini. Then I add the rest of the olive oil on top. Lastly, I add a pinch of salt and pepper. Then I just stir all the ingredients together. I bake it at 200 Celsius degrees, 390 in Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Meanwhile, I cook some lentil pasta. You could also use chickpea pasta. After the 15 minutes, I turn the heat up in the oven to 225 Celsius degrees, 440 in Fahrenheit, and cook for 5 more minutes. Then I add the cooked pasta and stir all the ingredients together. This pasta is so creamy and tasty and really easy to make. I reheat it in the microwave before serving. And here are all the ready meals.
Those were all the meals I meal prepped today. I've shown you in some of these meal prep videos how I buy the groceries. So let me know in the comments if that's something you would want to see more of. And if you would also want to see like grocery lists and how much the groceries cost here in Finland. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, and the written recipes are in the description box as always. I hope you try them out. Enjoy!